Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to the Clone Wars. So the first two episodes of this season thus far were a doozy, a bit of a doozy. It's interesting because we are kind of focusing a little bit more personally about specific clones, or like Five's journey. I feel like we might be following Five's for a little bit in the next two episodes, maybe not, I don't know. But it's dealing with stuff that's very big picture, I don't know, but I'm, as I stated, I think multiple times in my last reaction, I feel like we're not going to figure everything out. Like, meaning the character, they're not going to figure everything. Oh boy. I'm very nervous, but I think I'm going to be nervous for the rest of the Clone Wars. I feel like we're getting into much heavier stuff, building up to stuff, and this is just how it is now. But yeah, let's get into it.
Now the tumor is the only hope to finding answers for Top's mysterious illness.
I don't think we will find those answers.
Perhaps we would know more if this clone had not taken matters into his own hands.
Listen,
I'm
I was trying to save my friend.
To change your tone.
The Chancellor said the tumor and data was to be sent directly to the medical facility on Coruscant.
And it will get there. But after the Jedi have run an analysis on it first.
I protest.
You can protest all you want.
Oh!
My word is final. You have one more physical to pass. If you are cleared, you will be sent back to the final force.
He's not going to be cleared.
Thank you, General.
Hello, ARC Trooper Fives. I regret that we
he
were
said
able to find your
Fives.
friend. I heard your mind was going to be wiped, and that you would be reassigned here and placed on sanitation detail. We can still be friends, assuming we both remember each other after our memories have been erased.
Oh, we can still be friends. That's not what I should take from that. But that was cute. But just, oh, yeah. There we go. Fight your way out. I am done. You don't fuck with Fives.
Are we escaping?
Are we escaping? Oh, I love him.
Now let's say switch the cases. She's trying to hide something.
Oh, the tumor? So we are going to continue our research.
Yeah, the research. That's it. Now
Yes,
come
we
on.
are.
I'm sorry, sir. All ships were locked down during the emergency.
Oh, well, what about that one?
Oh!
There they are.
Go, babe. You gotta go.
This is a diversion. I need them to chase this pod while we go back and investigate the cause of Top's death.
Wow.
Any more questions, Doctor?
Actually, yes, now that you mention it,
Oh, goodness.
I can get us there much faster.
You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
This is one of my various survival modes. I am equipped.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous and I love it. Look at this duo!
Are you certain these soldiers will live up to your design in the end?
Oh shit.
I am certain. The malfunction to the inhibitor chip is an aberration.
Will this interfere with Protocol 66?
No, I am certain of that.
Find the renegade clone immediately.
I think he was over there.
Wow, to knock somebody kind of unconscious with just your fist and they're wearing a helmet, that's quite impressive.
Nothing.
What?
The sample doesn't match anything found in the Jango Fett genotype.
Gee!
Furthermore, it is not even completely organic.
Someone is accessing the Jango Fett genotype.
It's them. Evacuate that room quietly.
Oh boy. Look alive!
There are emergency access hatches in every major room in case of flooding.
Good.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, you're gonna want to keep it moving! Ah!
He died after I removed the chip. Maybe it is connected. You may die too.
Okay. Okay.
It's a chance I have to take.
Ay, 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 ay.
I trust you.
I don't. Well, that's very sweet,
All right,
warm in my
I
heart,
will do it.
and all that.
Let us
But I'm
go to a
just,
sterile
I'm
facility.
nervous. But it would be interesting to have somebody who gets their chip out. But I don't. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna like this.
They're investigating, searching. Their appearance in the genetics labs proves this. But what are they searching for?
The truth. Okay. How you doing, babe?
It appears that the one I found in your friend had malfunctioned, while yours is perfectly intact.
Are you sure his...
My analysis suggests implantation took place at the earliest stage of development, most likely when you and Tuck were only embryos.
Oh my god.
Then we have to start there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, like, I'm so rooting for them and I live for them, but I just feel like they're not gonna, they're not gonna, like, uncover, or if they do uncover stuff, which they might, like, nobody's gonna believe them, maybe?
Oh, great.
I don't know.
We try to act normal.
Normal? La 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 la. Hello. How was that? Was that normal?
That was not normal.
UAZ.
That was not, what the
Yeah.
fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I love you. But what the fuck was that? I mean, they don't really, oh, okay, never mind. That wasn't that normal.
Based on this data, I can calculate how many in this tree are altered.
Oh,
I
gee.
can't believe it. They all have one.
Oh my god, this is so fucking nuts. This is so fucking nuts.
Don't move!
I'm done.
Why are you doing this?
I know what you've done.
Why?
What is it that you think I have done? That is a structural inhibitor chip, which is supposed to prevent you from being aggressive, like your source, Jango Fett.
No.
Jedi Master Sifo Dyas instructed us to implant them during your growth cycle.
The Jedi had this done to us?
It is not uncommon to have inhibitors placed in a clone.
I have analyzed this one, and apparently it has failed.
I say
Up
no.
until this point, there has never been a problem.
Well, you have got a big problem now.
Okay. Isn't it obvious that she is full of shit because of the fact?
Drop your weapon. Besides, when you removed Trooper Tup's chip, he died.
Well, that's not gonna happen to the rest of us.
And how do you know that?
Because I removed mine.
Here is Clone Trooper 5's chip. As you can see, there is no sign of malfunction in either him or the chip.
By removing your chip, you are a threat. Master Jedi, we must terminate this trooper
Go
immediately.
fuck yourself.
You were created in our laboratories. You are Kaminoan property.
Correction.
Fuck
Technically,
off.
he is property of the Republic. You are coming with me to Coruscant. I think it's time you told your story to the Chancellor.
Master
Also-
Jedi,
Also,
I
fucking.
beg you to reconsider.
The Chancellor wanted all...
Then I am going with you.
As you wish, Doctor.
Okay, nobody gives a shit because clearly you're fucking lying. Like,
It is not a matter of belief, Fives. It is simply the right thing to do.
okay.
It looks like you got what you wanted.
Thanks to you. I'll see you on the other side.
The other side of what?
Druids.
Oh, super cute. Super cuteness. I have a problem with this bitch. Because, like, alright. Say that she is absolutely, you know, she, like, it's just so obvious that she's full of shit. She's doing all of these, like, experiments, or they're doing all of these experiments, whoever was, like, really performing it, or whatever, or analyzing Tup. And they're like, well, I have no idea. It must be a tumor, or whatever they, you know, discovered, whatever. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh, actually, we put in chips. It's like, you're obviously full of shit. And I'm just so mad that, like, people aren't, like, clocking that more. But, like, Okay, anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh my god. What the fuck? Is she alone with him? Why is she alone with him? You can fucking tell that she's like, why? Oh my god.
What was that?
I'm so fucking annoyed.
He drugged me.
Why are we letting her roam about? Like, without being supervised or something, you know what I mean? What the fuck?
Clone Trooper 5 claims they are the cause of the problem.
Those are intelligence.
I'm so
Aggressive and not
nervous.
compliant to order. I tried to explain to this clone that they are placed in them for his own good, but he removed his chip nonetheless.
Then why are you acting
Good.
like they
This
didn't
thing
exist
was
before?
Malfunction. Sir, they're covering something up. I know it. If it's not them, then it's
I mean,
separatist
wrong
plot.
person to
They use this
complain
chip
to.
against us to make us more violent than less. That's why Tuck killed General Tiplar.
A separatist plot from before the war even started? That seems unlikely, don't you agree, Master
Oh my
Shakti?
It
god.
does, Chancellor.
Perhaps it would be best if Clone Trooper 5s and I discussed this without your presence.
No!
Chancellor,
No.
I must object.
You can get
Please,
away
Master
from fives.
I want this soldier to feel he is having a fair say in this matter.
Do you? Do you? Then okay. Alright. Well, I'm just getting more and more upset as the time goes on, let me tell you that. Just more and more upset, and everybody leave fives alone!
Where were we?
Alright. Oh, look. Alright. Alright.
Let me go!
I'm so fucking done. I'm so fucking done.
He tried to kill me. It was so sudden.
Man, if he got a shot off,
You were right, Doctor. He must have gone mad without his chip. You have done all you can, Doctor. I trust you will keep these safe.
Of course, Chancellor.
run off and live your best life without all of this nonsense. Wow. Very impressive. Woo! Run off, sweetie. You do you.
ARC Trooper 5 feels he is the victim of a plot, separatist or otherwise.
All security and clone forces on Coruscant have been ordered to join the manhunt. The Chancellor has been moved.
He might be dead on the
The
money.
perimeter has been. We will investigate quietly undercover. We must make sure this clone is not killed.
I'll handle this investigation.
Well, sure, I agree with that.
Fox was part
Be wary. Since he removed his inhibitor chip, Fives may no longer be the man you once knew.
Stop. He's wonderful, and he's going to be okay. Jeez. Stressed out.
So lot you don't know about clones. No one knows.
Ooh, very mysteriously. I like a good mystery.
Oh my god.
You ever hear the one about the people engineered to kill? Engineered to kill their best friends, their leaders, and they don't even know it?
I'm a cab driver now. I
My
hear
whole
stories
heart
like that all
is
the time.
just shattering. Oh my god, a clone bar. Oh boy. Sweetie, just be careful. Like, I'm just so nervous about all of this. I'm just so nervous.
Fives? Whoa, what's going on? They said you tried to assassinate the Chancellor, and that you're infected with that virus that killed Tup. They said I'm being framed. All of us, even the Jedi, are in grave danger.
Like Ahsoka.
I need to talk to Rex, or General Skywalker. Well, they've
Yes.
been tasked with finding you.
But that's
just
like-
turn
it's not
yourself
gonna
in.
work. Okay.
No. Here are the coordinates. Just make sure he meets me there.
Okay. We can do it.
Good luck,
We can.
Fox.
I feel like this isn't gonna work out because
You see us fun.
I feel like he doesn't get to tell anybody because, you know, shit goes down still, right? no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. You guys know how protective I am of these clones. I can't do it. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Have you come without troops?
We have.
Please, sir. I'm on
Oh my god.
Let us take you back to the temple.
He's just making sure that you're gonna listen.
I need you to listen to me.
See? See?
Please.
Dude, with same wavelength going on. Okay.
I have proof of it. I can prove that everything that I know is
Okay.
true beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Show me the evidence.
What is it? Organic chips built into our genetic code to make us do whatever someone wants. Even kill the Jedi. It's all in here.
It'll be okay, Fives. We'll sort this out.
You don't believe me?
No, okay, sweetie, it's okay. It's okay. I don't think this is gonna go well, but it's okay.
Get ready.
Ugh.
But I know he orchestrated much of this. He told me in the medical bay.
Oh my god.
He told you. When you tried to assassinate him, you have gone
Anakin,
too far, Fives.
take a step
The
back.
Chancellor isn't capable of what you claim.
Don't do it, sister! Get away from me!
No! 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 No!
Fives,
No!
brother. Call for help! We need a medic!
I mean, like, I
Rex. Fives.
thought I knew.
This, it's bigger than any of us. Than anything I could have imagined. I never meant to. I only wanted to do my duty.
Oh, no.
Stay with me, Vice. Vice. The mission. The nightmares. Finally.
Oh, not the nightmares. Okay. I can't take this. I can't take this.
Vice.
And, like, I had a feeling that maybe that's what happened, but, like...
Vice.
I hate it.
A tragic situation indeed.
Shut up.
Breakdowns.
A parasite, native to Ringo Binda. It is very rare. However, just to be cautious, we have prepared an inoculation for every clone trooper in our army.
I guess it's over then.
Yes. We can
Well,
finally
it's certainly
put this
not,
whole
but
wretched
whatever.
situation each day, we grow closer and closer to victory.
Fuck off. Also, Five's almost got your ass. Ugh.
Destroy all evidence. When the time comes, no one will be able to stop our plan to execute Order 66.
I mean, wow. It's quite the ending. It's quite the ending to all of it. You guys know how protective I am of the clones, so I was just this and Fives. Like, I love him and I can't. I hate that. I hate. It, you know, and it's kind of like watching a car crash that you know is going to happen because you're just sort of like, he can't. I don't think he can make it out or convince anybody. And particularly when he was talking to like Rex and Anakin, I was like, something's going to happen to prevent them from really believing him, right? I mean, I don't know everything about what's going to transpire. I really don't. And I would love to keep it that way. I have a little bit of foreknowledge of, you know, as I said, I think in the last reaction, like bullet points of stuff that's going to happen. But so I don't really want like a detailed, you know, summary of what's going to happen or anything. But I think that it's just, I would assume that he wasn't going to convince everyone, which is really sad. Now, let me tell you, when he got the chip out and stuff, I was like, maybe he'll just go off on his own and like live a life. I know that that's like super wishful thinking. I know that that's like not what this episode was focusing on or anything like that. I mean, obviously he would want to help his brothers and that's just who he is. But there is a part of me that was just like, run away! Run away from all of this! Run away! Because if the chip isn't there, then like it's not going to happen, right? Like, is that how it works? You know, and obviously he's dead now, so we don't get to really see how that pans out if he doesn't have the chip. But I assume that that's how that would work. So it's just like he could go and possibly live a normal life without the fate looming over him. I loved the focus on him. I loved the fact that he really tried to do his best to out this conspiracy against the Jedi and everything and the clones, and you know, he really tried to do everything that he could to help specifically his fellow brothers, but also the, you know, the Jedi that he served with, and it's just heartbreaking. And obviously you know that that's probably how this is gonna go, but it's still so fucking heartbreaking. I don't even know how to. Oh my god, these people like getting framed and then like nobody believing them, and like I just drives me nuts. And oh my god. Listen, I'm sure that Palpatine would have some way to defend himself if really need be, but if he just got a shot off. Course of history might be a little different. Anyway, it's so frustrating. Again, I love fives with the droid. I tried to remember the number. I forget though. I'm sorry. But I think that he did. They had lovely chemistry together and seemed like that they were real friends and everything like that. I want to talk about the thing that I ranted about in between episodes. Now, I guess even if they put a chip in, there could have still been a virus technically, right? And honestly, the thing that what she said was a decent explanation, right? Like, oh, we implanted these chips and to stop like from like aggression or stop like things of that nature. And like I wasn't against that reasoning. It honestly sounds slightly believable and everything. It's just that she didn't mention it at all before. So I felt like it was pretty like obvious that she was being shady, but like nobody else was questioning it, and it was driving me nuts, and I didn't like that. I didn't like it. I'm also just extra protective of fives as per usual, but like I really, I just, oh my god. This whole thing just like broke my heart into pieces, and it's just like these past few stories with the Mandalore storyline and then the Ahsoka storyline and then this one, it's just like, can you not? What's gonna happen in the next one? Like Ventress is gonna have this wonderful redemption arc and then murdered at the end. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next one, but I'm just like, I'm so done. And first of all, I do have to say, as much as this was tragic, and it was absolutely, I feel like watching like somebody that you really want to root for, but you know probably isn't going to be successful in what he wants to do, like sort of, kind of, you know. But it's just, I do think that this was a great opener for the season. I like that it is clone focused. which is really, you know, the highlights of this show for me a lot of the time. And I liked that it had to do with what's coming up, and it just seems like we're really prepping for an end here a little bit. I said that in the last reaction, but it feels like we're sort of prepping for what's to come. And whereas maybe the earlier seasons, I mean, I think that they also were in some regards or whatever, but it's more, we're really laying down the groundwork. So it's going to be really interesting to see what we're going to focus on. How many story arcs are there this season? Like 4? Maybe there might be more, but I know it's shortened and there's not as many story arcs, so it's just gonna be kind of interesting to see, you know, what exactly we're gonna focus on. And I thought that this was a strong opener, as much as I hate it in the sense of fives, and everything, and just seeing Rex with fives in the end was just really, really sad and all of that. But I am really interested to see where we're gonna go from here, who we're going to focus on, what we're going to focus on. I assume that we're going to see a little bit more of like Anakin spiraling a little bit maybe, and stuff like that, and maybe more stuff with the clones. I really was kind of stunned with this story arc that we were really addressing this, and I thought that that was really interesting. It's like a reminder of what's to come, you know. Obviously, I'm having a different viewing experience than a lot of people when it comes to this, but I do feel like it was a little bit of a like, hey, buckle up. You know, that was, I think, the vibe of this, of what's coming next, or in the future, maybe not exactly next, you know. And maybe there will be a lot more of just like very serious toned arcs, you know. As I said, the droid and fives had a great, you know, back and forth, and had some comedy between the two and everything like that. But in general, this was a very serious arc, and we've had a bunch of those. And I don't know, or we may not get another lighthearted arc before the end. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what gets focused on. And this broke my heart, as has most of the last few story arcs. Whew. I gotta brace myself for the next one. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't trust this show anymore. I don't. Because it's like, you know, for the longest time, I would start Clone Wars reactions and be like, who knows what we're gonna get? Who knows what we're gonna focus on? Is it gonna be lighthearted or dark or whatever? And there's always a bit of variety. But now, I don't know, I'm getting the vibe that it is just like dark. Until, you know, until party time. You know what I mean? Woo! All right. I think that's all I want to say. But yeah, if you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.